G'day, welcome back. Hey, today is something totally different. I'm going to talk to you about my struggles with mental health. And the point of me doing this video is I hope it shares with people who've met me or people that watch my YouTube channel. They can sort of understand how I work. And I hope this really does help someone else. So it was 20 years ago, I was diagnosed with bipolar 1. So bipolar 1 is huge highs, huge lows. The lows were a major trauma in my life. Very dark, sinister thoughts go through your head when you're in these dull periods. The highs were unbelievable. But to me, my life was always about living a constant state of normality. I always felt normal. So when I was very high, I never knew who that sad guy was. When I was very depressed, I never knew who that happy guy was. And I never thought I would get back to that point. It's been a 20-year battle of medication, lifestyle changes, until I've sort of now realized a happy place of where I can live comfortably. And this is what I have to do. So living with mental illness, what I have to do is every single morning when I wake up, the last thing I want to do is get out of bed. The last thing I want to do is get out of bed and go and do something active. I don't want to mountain bike. I don't want to walk my dogs. I don't want to do anything. But the decision to get out of bed and say, put on your shorts, put on your shoes and take the dogs for a walk, it takes me 2 seconds to change the whole outlay of my day. So from that point on, I'm good for the whole day. So this is the battle I struggle with daily. And I know a lot of other people struggle with this as well. Very few people can just bound out of bed and feel like they want to attack the day. So when people look at my YouTube channels or they've met me and they think I'm a very motivated person and, you know, it's easy for you, you're so motivated. No, it comes very hard. I have to put such big conscious decisions in everything that I do. So today I am going for a mountain bike ride. I have to make those decisions and I have to stick by them. A lot of my actions are very spontaneous. So I'll go, I can't sit on the lounge, I have to go and do something. So how I look at it with my mental health, and I think this is how I can reflect this and help other people as well, is there's always an easier option. There's always an easier option for me in anything that I do in my life. So the easiest option is always do nothing. The easiest option is always stay seating on the lounge. The easiest option is always stay in bed. But I push through that every single day, and I have to do that to survive. So if you see me at QMP on a Thursday or a Saturday, I'm out riding my motocross bike, it's because I wake up that morning and I go, I'm going riding today, and I make it happen. I don't procrastinate. I do not procrastinate on any decisions in my life. It's either yes or no. I don't live in the gray. That's how I manage to live with bipolar. 6 years ago, I made a decision to also go medication free. So I was on a medication called Lamictal, which is lamotrigine. It's a medication for epilepsy, and it controls the highs and lows and the impulses you get. I was on that for about 10 years, and I found it was messing with my eyesight. I was getting a little bit of double vision. So I've also addressed what the circumstances were that led me into my depressions. So I learned how to control those emotions, and I learned also how to control the highs, how not to allow myself to get too high on expectations and, just run away with crazy thoughts. So I try and hold myself back in, but I also really try and prevent myself from allowing anything that's going to upset me that much that forces me into a depressive state. So now, as a result of that, my personality is pretty out there, and it does clash with people, and I have lost friendships over my personality and how I am. And that's okay. Like, I just have to deal with that personally, but it's how I am. So look, just a short video. I'm going to do a few of these. I'm going to do another one on drinking. But what I really want to share is that if you suffer from any mental health condition, be it depressive illness or anxiety, there are solutions. Seek some advice. Talk to people is probably one of the best things I have. So I find having a good social network of people associated with activities that I'm into, so adventure bike riding, motocross, mountain biking, surfing, etc. I have little key groups of people in those fraternities that I seek solace in. I go and talk to them and just hang out. That's generally all I need. I don't cry on anyone's shoulder. I don't, feel sorry for myself. It's been an amazing life living with this illness. And one thing I will say is my family, I've discussed this with my daughters that they've witnessed this their whole lives, but to them, that's been their normal life. So they see no different in that. To give you a little idea, we're moving into our 17th house. This is my 5th brand new house I've built in my life. To me, it's just, okay, let's just move. Let's do another house. There's no great over anxiety or thought process that goes into it. Another little thing that this mental illness has really taught me is I don't panic until I need to panic, or I don't get upset till I need to get upset, or I don't worry until I need to worry. And how that works is, let's say a really good example, we've just gone through the process of selling a house, we've needed to rent, and we're building a new house. So the anxiety is when the house goes on the market, we have to find a rental. So I can sit there and worry about a rental property right up until the house sells. But all those rental properties you would view on real estate or whatever, they're already not available by the time the house is sold. So I just put that out of my mind until I have a contract in my hand. And even to the day that we got the contract that said finalized sale on the house, that is when we looked for a rental. So I didn't allow that anxiety to creep in. Now, I know with my wife it did. It came in earlier, probably 2 months earlier. She was starting to panic and stress about the rental situation, but I just don't allow it to enter into my mind. Otherwise, it's another load on my shoulders. So I just wait until the time and then I worry about it then. So that is a really helpful bit of advice for people. I've also taught that to my family, and some of them are adhering to it. So yeah, pretty much I don't panic until I need to. I don't stress until I need to. I make sure every single day I make a decision in what I'm going to do. I will not procrastinate. I will not say, yeah, maybe. There is no maybe. There is no I think so. It's all yes or no. And anyone that's worked with me knows that as well in the solar industry. I had an instance once when the guy was passing a solar panel up on the roof, and I said, have you got it? And he said, yeah, I think so. And I said, mate, there is no I think so. It's either yes, you have it, or no, you don't. And that's how I work. So do you want to go out for dinner? No. Do you want to go out for dinner? Yes. It's that simple. Make your decision, make it firm. So I hope that helps someone out there. Feel free to jump in the comments below. This is me putting my heart on my sleeve and putting this out there. I feel a little uncomfortable doing this, but I feel it's a good story to share. I can expand on this story if you want to hear more of it, but what I will say is through my depression and through my highs of having bipolar, I always felt 100% normal. So when I was depressed, that to me was normality. I never in a depression felt, I can't wait till I feel good again. When I felt good, I could never see me falling into a depression. And what would happen is I'd get higher and higher with just how amazing everything is, and then I would crash. And I would never see the flip between those two things. And when I was in both of those states, that felt 100% normal to me at that time. And there was no escaping it. So anyway, a bit of an insight, just a short video. And if you like this kind of thing, please jump in the comments below. Please tell me if you have had any struggles or anything in your life. I like to hear these stories. It's something that I would like to expand on as well. This is why I do this channel. This is why I ride motorcycles. This is why at the age of 60, I do this and I put myself out there and I show you guys who I am, and I don't bullshit my videos, and I'm not all about putting in these amazing drone shots. No, I'm showing you what I'm doing. I'm showing you what I'm doing on these bike rides, and I hope that resonates with you, my audience. And I love getting the comments. I love getting the feedback. So please be proactive. Other guys that comment, read everyone else's comments. I want this one to start a bit of a fire. I want people to talk about it. Why do you ride motorcycles? This is why I ride motorcycles. This is why I ride mountain bikes. This is why I go surfing. This is why I have to keep my mind active and I have to keep my body active. So I hope that helps. I've got another one of these coming on my relationship with alcohol. So I'm probably going to do that one in a week. I'll let this one sit a little bit and see how you guys respond to it. The other thing, this week is new bike week. So new bike is coming. I'm going to launch it on a video. So that will be the first public showing of what motorcycle I'm on. It'll be a 2-part video. First part will be new bike day. Second part will be I will go out and ride the bike and show you what I can do on it. So I'm looking forward to that. Stay healthy, everybody. I hope this video helps. And if you see me out anywhere, come and say g'day. And especially if you see me out riding, share your story. If you've gone through some trauma in your life with mental health, let me know. I love talking to people about it, and feel free to reach out. So peace, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that video. Catch you soon.